Hello, everybody. I'd like to look at the roof section for this Yardistry gazebo. I'm not going to go through the whole step by step on this. I think that's best left to the manual itself. Spend some time, look at it. There's a lot of detail in there. I just want to kind of highlight some of the things that popped out at me as I did the assembly. That's the way the long section should look. And I'm pretty happy with this kit, by the way. So I guess my first tip is just, painter's tape and a Sharpie. It really helped during the inventory, and then, as I was trying to find all these various boards, it helped. And all these boards are different. I mean, this is a real puzzle. Uh, so you have to look at the instructions, look at the code number, turn the board around, but everything fit just fine. I think they've done a good job cutting these pieces and some rather complex angles on here. Here's a tip: watch out for the screw sizes. That's a number 8 2.5. There are also number 8 2 1/4, and I mean they're virtually the same. See those 2 1/4s there? But if you use the 2.5 in some of these positions, they'll punch right through. So take your time and make sure you've got the right wood screw for the right part there. That's number 8 1.5 inch wood screws that hold most of the framework's support structure together. Or I guess I should say the sheet metal support structure. It is a puzzle getting these boards turned the right way, but there are some notes there. You see notches facing up, that sort of thing. Here's the long side turned over now. There is one little doubler in that position. I think that would be an easy piece to miss. So it should have good angles. You should have good fit like that. The boards should be centered up. Um, Here's a tip. You can actually set or counter set these screws if you just turn them down just a little extra. But you do have to be careful you don't over tighten these. You'll strip them very easily. That cedar is a very soft wood, so go easy with it. Should look something like this, the framework, before you start to put the sheet metal on the top. Um, just look around, make sure it's all square. Everything should be in alignment. The next little tip here, watch this measurement. That's 1.5 inches on the instructions. That's going to control the overhang on the long side. So you really need to have those in a good straight line. Notice I made a little mark there, and I actually took that off so I can take a picture to show you how that goes. That will hold that frame or long side up. Okay, don't over tighten those screws. Now this section, I just wanted to show you, this takes a long time. All the sheet metal's covered with this plastic sheeting, and it's a real pain to get that off there. I've seen a lot of YouTubes on how difficult this is. Let's go through a little time lapse on this. And there's a lot of these pieces. This one piece, you can see I'm just slowly working that plastic off. I haven't found a way to easily do that, so I must have, it must have taken me 4 or 5 hours to get all this plastic off. And I did this over several days, but even so, my hands were just really sore after doing it. So there's that 15 minutes, just that one side of one piece. So, right, there's 2 sides to it, so that should keep you busy for a while. So after you get all that plastic off there, you'll be ready to start putting the tin onto the framework. And I don't think there's any trick here other than, as they're pointing out, don't over tighten them. They have little rubber cushions. Snug is good. Tighten them in snug. Don't pull the tin down to where you deform it, because that's going to, make a mess your roof up, or it won't look good. No real tips on this. It's just a little felt that goes in that trim piece, a water seal. I don't. This next section I want to tell you, I don't think this is really right. It says 2 3/4 inch up to the bottom of that piece. I really think it should be less than that, but I don't think there's enough overhang there. But I followed the instructions, 2 2 3/4. Maybe I didn't do it right. Maybe I'm not understanding that section. Just feel free to put in the comments what I should have done there. On one of the long sides, there is this one extra little board, and that's going to be for that top cap. You can see there. I've installed that. So anyway, that's the way it should look. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and, most importantly, subscribe them. I've really got to get those subscribers up. Take care, and let me know how yours comes out if you decide to build one of these.